Bless you, baby. Okay.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start. Out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Oklahoma's offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they're proven. They can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open.
Actually, I finally took off on Wilson, man.
Catches, the contested catches, they have the speed. They are two of the best
24-9.
in all of the country. So, whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like this. And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10.
Who you playing?
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout.
Nah. Oh, come on. No first. No first.
Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Miami's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get it.
Intercepted, and the first drive in for the pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Looks as if we have an injury.
Oh, come on, man.
And we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leads it. Jukes his way for more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
The ground game and the toughness.
Nah, he was a bust this year.
That in Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be
There
that.
was a bum this year.
If they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition.
No, he was.
Some of that tradition in the SEC.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
That's what I will.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Sooners are marching down the field. On the run, it's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves
no respect
in a 3-0
for him.
hole. Gets it out to the 20 after he picked up a 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good.
You went out of bounds?
You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Grab you the sticks. It's McMillan. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Got the back over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Using his legs, it's Pringle. Runs through a tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Miami. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
That
Here's
should
why
have
this
been a
was
pick.
so much fun, guys. Early
You said they made you fade backwards instead of going for the ball.
Type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about...
There's no way.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical.
Damn, man.
Up front.
Open field on the right. You want to talk about shifting the
Who
field
heard?
in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Defense in press coverage. To the air. It's Mateer. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a
Get him.
little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick 6. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The option look. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They'll send out the kicker here. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Jesus.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Got out of there.
Going to try to get it
Let's go,
himself.
Bryce.
Across the 35.
Oh, I'm talking about my game. I'm talking about my game. I'm talking about my game. Thought Bryce died. Got out of there with Bryce.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. He slings it
I'll
deep
take
to the
that.
left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. He had him open there, and I know
He was
this
open.
quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Hold on, man.
From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to
We'll take
He gets
that.
it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right this offense continues to roll.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him
on here right now.
I want it to be physical.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
I guess Kevin got his whole trying to knock out a few games before Addison has to go take care of his other family.
Going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No, I haven't been talking to him.
It's Lofton. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
I've been throwing it in his face that I got Chris Johnson from his ass. Chris Johnson transferred on his ass, came to Miami. Been throwing that in his face. I've been dropping it over to Eli.
First and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Moves around to clear up the vision. He makes a catch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
Oh, God.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Not hanging shit. Oh, God.
Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Gibson.
And jump. Shit.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's
I ain't running dead with him. I'm not running dead with Kevin.
On first down. Pressure coming.
Oh, my God.
Midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. John Mateer ran the ball the whole down drive.
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Huh?
And earlier this offense had to settle.
Yeah, I saw you.
Nice
I saw it this
finishing
morning.
the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, Chris Johnson is gone. He is out of there.
Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get it.
You good?
Touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
Nah, bro. You don't crash up.
Because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime.
Oh, God, they threw a crazy screen on you. Got the first.
Sign me up for another half. The Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
They
had this lead to start the
you
third
brought
quarter
me in
because
that
the
shit.
passing game didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious.
Get out of there. Get out of there. He is out of there. 80. Isaac Brown. I ain't been in that shit.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys,
Oh, no, wrestling good on the portal too.
Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gotta knock him down for a loss.
That's what boy called it. Call his name. What your boy called it?
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He hurls one deep down the left side.
What?
And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
What is that?
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But
Yeah.
with this offense, they're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense to playing
dog
with the big
fight
lead. They
over
know
there.
the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes.
Oh, come on!
Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To throw, it's Mateer. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win
That's
first
a
and
one.
second down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting
Nah.
to throw. That's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as...
Yeah, that's it. They just show you how to build them. Everything else on you, man.
15. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up.
That sounds more on LeBron build now.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds space on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's
Yeah, I
a
better-
nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right?
Yeah, I'm
Because
good,
you
baby.
got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
I know. They're the number 6 team in the country.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I told Eli that.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle.
Oh,
And that
fuck.
one's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far. Why not hand it off to him on
Eli is in a dog fight over there.
Basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy
I know they are.
all game.
What is it regular? I think they ended the season horrible last year.
So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Who is he trying to act tough for?
It's so important that this offense is able to stay.
Wait till I get my. I like to turn off down the room light.
That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Shit, crazy.
Got room at the 35. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough and they'll get at the 23.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, the nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're
Touchdown, Miami!
Oh.
And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical.
Put up 90 on him now?
Using the scalpel, the fine instrument.
How much they put on you?
All game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and
Who you had?
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone.
I don't remember that.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm,
funny as
create some more
hell.
explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. And the Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer.
Make him put that down. Damn.
Make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn in.
Oh, he's got some space.
That's an ACL,
He
man.
has enough to move the chains.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down.
I'm in here.
Had the completion.
I'm on that.
Well, that's not on the quarterback. I know it's not easy completing some of these out routes, especially at the college level, but that's a play the receiver's got.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Disagree.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He rifles one
Yeah.
deep down the right
Oh, you talking
side.
real life? Oh.
Question, they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big.
Might be right. Shit.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any.
Hey, did that boy C.J. Baxter hit the portal for Texas? I feel like he did.
Open up the final period. He wants to change this route.
Get out of there. Got him.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a
I'll
short
tell you,
gain there.
if goddamn Isaac Brown come to Miami, Isaac Brown gonna be the best running back in the country next year.
Needed a little more help to spring
Running
it
behind that offensive line.
You're going to have success when you throw it outside like that. You're going to need some more blocking and better blocking
Eh,
downfield. Give the
God,
defense
no.
credit, though.
No, they say he coming back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got
Mhm.
dribbled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
Nope, got Pringle,
From the gun, the ground
Wheatley,
game. And there were some collisions in there. And the
Sha-
game
Shamar
finally stops
Brown.
him short of the marker.
but as you can see, we get run.
So the offense is
block
going
that.
to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. And they'll
Man.
inside the 30 at the 29.
Oh,
It's a
God.
first down.
Jeez.
To the air, it's Underwood. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Yeah.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play.
Oh, God, that boy threw a book.
They ruined the drive with a turnover. Going the other way. and
I'm
he's
on
got
35, 20
the 20.
in the fourth.
Down Sooners. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house.
35-19.
To get the 2. Here comes the heat and down.
Yeah, I tried to
goes
go
the
for it.
quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The big thing now, don't get
Damn, I
rolled by
can't believe that boy
last
picked
pick
me
six,
off.
David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't...
Come on.
Quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football.
Oh,
They
cut up.
weren't sure,
Got him.
honestly, if they were even going to be able to get...
Oh, my God. He ran him over to get in the end zone.
And the
Oh, my God.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
He destroyed that boy to get in the end
What
zone.
do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some,
Let
this
me
update
put
could
this.
fall
Let me put the
under that
backups
category.
in.
FIU handled
Then
it.
we got Vatek next. I really owe them an ass whooping.
Today away from home. What a thorough beatdown, and what poise this generally young team showed. I think even
Score your game,
coaches
Eli.
will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs.
You said 21-14?
Healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin,
Ah, you
Keeping
gonna jump
an
that?
eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do. And
the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. To the air, it's Mateer.
Throw it, bitch. Throw it, bitch.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack,
Jack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, God. Who was that? Safety.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Quick release by the QB. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown!
Come on, make him drop that, man.
Tagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Space at the 25. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Let's go, Pringle.
The beatdown has ensued. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This offense
but we ran for 200 plus and threw for 200 plus on this goofy ass defense.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over. To be clear, they're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Slithers into space.
That's stupid. It's
They'll
tough,
get him on the
this.
ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
You don't give a damn about your players over there.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's caught downfield.
You want to win, you got to make the
On
play.
that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh my God. He
And they
overthrew
took a
that.
shot
This
on
is
that one, but
right.
couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and
Damn,
get better next
should have been
time.
mine.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They just keep firing. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Come on, man.
It's woken up and all almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Pringle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's the pressure. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Off play action. Time to take a shot. He caught it. Touchdown, Miami. And the punishment has been extended.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Finds his man, it's Helms. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pass rush gets there.
No, I got 19 seconds left.
Everybody has to be set.
Thanks for asking, bro. Sweet.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in. And they get him again. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
What you said?